Former Lok Sabha Speaker late P.A. Sangma's dream of seeing a tribal person holding the highest post in the country could become a reality soon. A veteran leader who was himself a presidential candidate in the year 2012 had the desire to see a tribal holding the post of the President of India.
So we wanted to register with the conscience of this nation that somebody from Northeast, that also tribal, also has the right to occupy this post.
NDA's presidential candidate Draupadi Murmu today filed her nomination at Parliament building in the presence of Prime Minister Narendra Modi, Union Ministers and Chief Ministers of BJP and NDA-ruled states, including Chief Minister Conrad Sangma. The 16th presidential election will be held on the 18th of July. Here's what the legislators of the tribal state of Meghalaya had to say.
I personally feel, and we have discussed also at the party level, and we decided that we will definitely support and go with the tribal candidate. It is really a dream for all of us, being the tribals, that we see that the tribal occupy the top posts in the country, and especially to be the president of the country. I think it's really, it'll be a big kind of dream for us to see that that becomes a reality, you know. And I think if you remember also way back when late P.A. Sangma was the candidate for the presidential election, we did support him at that point of time, and we feel that it is the need of the hour for all of us who are being the tribals should support those who are tribals, you know, with regards to this post which is the top post in the country.
Our late leader of Meghalaya, father of the Garos, I can say, he has already started the trend, you know, like the tribals can also be the president of India. That's we are not lagging behind in any way. So he has already set the trend, and that itself, I think, that has given a very, you know, it has sent a very good message to everyone that yes, the tribals are at par with you know, the rest of the people in the country. The very fact that the NDA have nominated a woman candidate, and that too, she's a tribal and you know, not very prominent figure, and nominating such figure itself sends a very good message to the whole, I would say, to the women folk. And number one, she's a tribal.
I think from the NPP side, we already decided to support the lady candidate to the presidential election. And then number two, when CM comes back in the station, we will also have an MDA meeting where we would like to request all the partners in the MDA to support. Well, I feel proud of that. Ultimately, BJP has taken this decision, respecting the sentiments of the tribal people in the nation. So I really appreciate that. And then as party NPP also, we endorse this. We are all out for the candidature of our lady, belongs from the tribal area. And not only that, yes, the dreams of our late P.A. Sangma, I think I should say now it has come true.
We really appreciate the love and the affections of our Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji and the whole team of the NDA for selected the tribal women to be the presidential candidate of our country. If you recollect, even during the late P.A. Sangma, it was the choice of the BJP to be a presidential candidate for our country. So we have seen not only today, from the beginning only, the BJP party being the tribal population is only 8.6%. Out of 8.6%, if you see for the whole country, is a very negligible percentage. But still then, the visions of the BJP is to uplift the last persons of the society, also empowering the tribal people in the country of India.
I sincerely would like to thank the NDA government for selecting a tribal woman. A tribal woman to hold the highest post of the president would be the first time in the history of the country. And like I said, that selecting her as a candidate with her experience will uplift the status of women in the country. It will empower the women in the country, and it will also send a lot of encouragement to all the tribal women in the country, particularly in the Northeast, when the tribals are dominant, and our tribal women have made a lot of impact in the development of the Northeast, and therefore having Madam Draupadi as the president and with a tribal background, perhaps things can change and she can bring a lot of changes in the governance. And in Yashwant Sinha, if he makes it to the highest post, I'm sure with the prevailing situation in the world, with the prevailing international crisis that we are facing all over the world, Yashwant Sinha has also been for some time an External Affairs Minister, if I'm not mistaken. He would really contribute to the administration, he would contribute to the governance, and would be a guiding force for the Prime Minister and his government.
As a tribal, we are very much happy. We are proud for that. But the main important that that in NDA they have already been picked up of the candidate like a woman tribal. The message from here, I must say that because especially in our society, that we have that women play a very important role. But it is very much inspired to all the women of in the state, especially in our state, because we women have played a very important role. That I may say that in one way they enhance the women empowerment. Then for this nomination of the BJP to contest or to fight or to file for the presidential election, that is I may say that I'm very much happy. I will welcome for that. But and I'm sure that not only myself, the whole of the MDA will be supported. The tribal women, especially because we are a tribal, we are very much happy.
To be frank enough, Yashwant Sinha has been, nominated by the NCP leader, and since I'm the NCP, of course I have to go by whatever the higher level has done. And then now I'm happy in the meantime also that Draupadi Murmu being the tribal, candidate for the first time, I think so. This is first time, I think so, the tribal candidate. But yet, India is, consisted of, diverse community and then diverse, tribes. So we just cannot say who is good, who is bad, But I'm happy with both. But definitely, being the NCP MLA, Yashwant Sinha, I have to go with him.